Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, I'm Nikitiadis, Press Counselor of the Greek Embassy, and I would like to welcome you all here today. We're very happy to have here today with us the Deputy Minister of Tourism from Greece, Mr. Nikitiadis, the President of the National Tourism Organization, Mr. Nikitiadis, the Consul General, Mr. Nikitiadis, and the Head of the Tourism Office here in London, Mrs. Sofia Panagiotakis. As you all know, tourism is very important for our country, as it contributes about 15% to the Greek GDP. Britain is also very important for our tourism, as we have every year approximately 2,500,000 British tourists visiting Greece. Mr. Nikitiadis will tell you all about the Greek policy in tourism, and soon after that we'll take your questions. Minister?
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, good morning. Thank you very much for being here. I'll start by saying we're changing Greek tourism strategy, image, and approach because we believe in our strengths. This is the main message I would like to relate to you today. We're changing because we know where we want to go, where our goals are, and how we will reach them. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for being here with us today. It gives us the opportunity to share with you our vision, our efforts, and our strategic actions on Greece as an international tourism destination, known and established over the years, but Greece now approaching its position from a new dimension. We're changing day by day. We're changing practically and realistically. We're changing because we believe, as I said, in our strengths, in our resources and wealth, natural and cultural, historical, and we believe in the human element. We're changing because we believe that hospitality in Greece can make every visitor feel at home. And because the Greek way of life, the unique resources, can offer every visitor a creative experience, the Greek experience. Allow me, please, to shortly remind you of the circumstances we found ourselves during the past year, circumstances that none of us would like to remember, but which were a fact and needed to be managed and to be overcome. Firstly, a few months ago, the front pages of world press carried negative reports on Greece and talked about Greek statistics, as they called them, about riots, about unfortunate events. The government, over this period, made a conscious large effort on all fronts: economy, education, entrepreneur, tourism, investment, both on a countrywide basis and on a regional basis. And we have been successful in putting back our country on the right track. Secondly, our financial resources to buy time in the international media were exhausted, and we were left with a huge debt by the previous government, 120 million euros. We have already, through a collaborative process, started settling this debt, and we're committed for the full payment. My country, Greece, was unfortunate, in addition to the general global economic crisis, to suffer some negative media publicity caused by unusual and unexpected unfortunate events in the earlier part of this year, happily now over and past. But these events triggered dormant strengths, such as collaborative spirit between public and private sector, such as seeing enterprises adjusting their prices to maintain the attractiveness of their products and services, such as individual communities taking the initiative to make the experience of the visitors a memorable one. With the momentum we gained, we moved on to developing a new strategy based on three main directions, or we could refer to them as cornerstones of a strategic triangle. First, changing the image and tourism identity and creating a different one based on the experience of the tourist and not on the tourism product offered. Second, designing a new communication and marketing strategy, giving emphasis on strong, targeted, and clever internet presence. We consider that the image, the view, and the opinion of the visitor, who is feeling safe, happy, and satisfied from the products and services received, is the strongest proof that Greece, and particularly Athens, remain a safe and hospitable destination. You have seen already this approach you have assembled included in your press kits. Additionally, we have readjusted our marketing strategy. Firstly, we concentrate on selecting and utilizing all the marketing tools according to their market penetration characteristics. We no longer base our message only on a series of spots in the international media. Secondly, we're developing targeted communication based on a combination of target markets, of marketing tools and tourism products. More specifically, the areas of change include: 1. Valorization of the internet, which is now becoming a central tool for our communication. Restructuring our website, Visit Greece GR. Developing a new internet campaign, My Greece. Ensuring that Greece is now present in all the internet social media. I must point out here that when we took office, Greece was absent from the social internet media, from Facebook, from Twitter, from YouTube, and others. We couldn't believe it, but we did change it. We are reorganizing the operations of our tourism offices abroad with a new strategy and new directions. We are changing the organizational structure of the Greek National Tourism Organization, transforming it into a vehicle to serve the communication strategy, both of the country and of the tourism products we're developing. We're enhancing and expanding our image, developing accordingly the content with the various tourism products. We have labeled this the program of 90 plus 2 experiences, 90 experiences all over Greece in different tourism visitor activities, plus a program for Athens and a program for Thessaloniki. It is logical that you would ask me, why all this? How are the objectives defined? How is the strategy developed? The answer, I think, is simple. In tourism, in communications, and in the world, conditions were changing and we have been left behind. Due to insufficient information, incomplete planning, and lack of long-term vision in our communication, Greece was presented less than what it really is. It was just like a movie set, temporary setup for the short duration of the visitor's trip. We want much more. We want Greece to be part of the experience of the visitors, of the people who travel to Greece. We desire to make the interaction with the place, with the local people, with the activities, a part of the visitors' life experiences, and to offer them the opportunity to live these unique experiences. We're trying to involve these experiences not only with the natural and physical elements and with the beauty and diversity of the place and of the activities, but also to integrate these experiences with the intellectual values of the trip that draw from Greece's rich culture, history, and traditions. You may say that we're far from this, but we think the situation is not as difficult as it may seem. We have all the ingredients: the place, the people, the history, the values, the ideas. These ingredients, which were used without planning in the past, are now consciously and systematically developed and valorized. We're talking of creative Greece, of Greece which is shared, of Greece which is receiving you as their guest, of Greece which is radiating values and experiences. We invite you all not only to come as visitors and as guests, but also to be with us in this creative effort. Thank you very much.